Alright, so these two are going to be longer because we're actually going to have like brand new, lots of brand new dialogue.
Yeah, because we didn't tell Margaret ancestor.
Yeah, so really quick, the premise of these is, we didn't tell Margaret we were her ancestor, therefore Hugo never gets
She was our ancestress.
never gets that idea in his head.
That age is very interesting to me. I wish I could see it.
It's nothing exciting. Kind of boring, really.
But I still want to see what it's like. I don't know why, but I feel such a strong pull towards it. Won't you take me to your time?
No, I can't do that. It's not possible. The future will change. After all, you're my...
Huh? You're what?
Oh, nothing. Oh. Wait a sec. Did I just say something really important?
What? I couldn't hear you.
What am I thinking? Of course not. That would be too much of a coincidence.
What are you mumbling about? I was just joking about coming along with you. That would change the future, wouldn't it?
Probably. I'm really sorry, but...
It's okay. Really. You'll come over again, won't you? And tell me other interesting things.
I will. So see you again soon.
Oh, Hugo. Did you just get back?
No, I heard everything. I didn't mean to be a snoop, but it didn't seem like I could just walk in. It's okay. I won't tell anyone.
I'm the same way. No family at all.
Oh, this is new.
But that time and place is still your home, right? It's where you want to be.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Oh, remember this? It's the red stone from that day.
That stone's a... Look, do you mind if I ask you to give that to me?
Of course, you can have it. If it weren't for this stone, I would have never met you. Neville would have ended up right here now, talking to you like this. I've always thought that there was something very important about this stone. That's the reason I thought about having it included in my portrait. But that's okay. After all, I got to see you again.
Wait a minute.
Here you go.
If you get run over by the car, doesn't that just invalidate everything you just did in that last ending?
Alright, so for ending D, I let her stay.
Yes, but see, why all of a sudden after that
What
is
was
you
that?
dying okay?
Because you'd already completed.
This must be important.
You'd already created Homunculus. That's all Homunculus cared about.
See, time travel works when you die, depending on where you are personally in your own
Thanks.
timeline.
You too, Ike.
Depends on what did and didn't get completed. Like, if the Ike in the beginning of the game would have gotten killed, the entire game wouldn't have happened. But since the Ike at the end of the game had already done all that and got killed, nothing happens.
I was gonna say, so that implies that this isn't cyclical.
Well, you're not. Homunculus is.
But you completed your part of the cycle.
So it's you're born, you get to the cycle, you complete your simple logic, and then he gets out of the cycle.
Or, by that point, it doesn't matter.
Oh no, the cycle was over.
So rather, that part, by that point in the time...
Oh.
Oh, you actually have to talk to him.
Okay. Sorry, I was just checking around. This is new.
You have by chance the Philosopher's Stone?
Yes, is this it? That's the only stone I know that fits the bill.
Ah, in the name of heaven, I shall start the preparations for the experiment right now. It's all right. It doesn't matter if this is not the true stone. I'm grateful for your help regardless. But if it is the stone, the results should be wondrous. Please come back again in, let's see, make it 10 days.
I have heard
10
this.
days.
I feel like
Okay.
he wasn't
That would
in
be the
an Elder
13th.
Scrolls game.
Oh,
What is it?
that experiment's dangerous.
That may be, but this is something I want to do. Something I must do. Please, try to understand. 10 days from now, by then, the experiment should yield fruit. I will be able to show you the homunculus. At last, science will prove itself capable of creating life. How I wish she could have been here, Helena. That is my only regret. See you in 10 days, then. Oh, one more thing. Could you keep this a secret from Hugo and Margaret? Knowing Hugo, if he learns of this, he might do something like attempt to bring Elena back from the dead. He can't seem to face his mother's death. Should this experiment succeed, if I manage to find what answers I can in my quest for truth, I shall commit all records of my research to the fire. Now, take care.
Okay. Sir, I just thought of something.
What is it?
Maybe you should draw a pentagram or something. For protection, just in case. It is a dangerous experiment, after all.
I will certainly do so. I thank you for your concern. Your youth belies your thoughtfulness. I cannot help but envy it. Look at me. I've grown old in my laboratory. Ah, youth. Forgive me. I must not lapse into self-pity.
Well, I'll be seeing you.
And it is
Loading.
Hugo!
different.
Yep.
Where are you?
Because he doesn't think she's my ancestor.
Lord, you're so noisy. I'm here.
Doesn't
right
look any
here.
different.
Hugo! You're the one that's been trying to kill me.
Never mind that. Where's Homunculus?
You heard what I asked you.
The Homunculus was completed because you showed up. You fooled Father into creating the Homunculus. Isn't that right? I read Father's research notes. They said you brought him the last ingredient, the Philosopher's Stone.
Me? Get your father to create homunculus? All I've been doing is trying to stay alive. But it isn't...
What I really wanted was to get here earlier and stop what you were doing. But all my machine could do is follow yours. So I targeted yesterday's you because I thought I could manage to get to you before you did the things you did today. I had so many chances, but I still didn't manage to kill you off.
Hugo.
It's a shame, but there's no way for my machine to outrun yours. And I can't stop the homunculus from being completed. So I'm switching to another plan. If I can't prevent homunculus from being created in the first place, I'll destroy it. That seems to be the only way to get a hold of the Philosopher's Stone.
Philosopher's Stone? What use is that to you?
I'm going to make Mother, just like Father made homunculus. The only difference is that I haven't got a Philosopher's Stone. That's why I'm going to use homunculus instead.
Hugo! What do you think you're...
Sis, stay out of this, will you? You're a hostage. You're supposed to be quiet.
Don't go there, Hugo. Your father would agree.
What about my father?
He said you might do something like attempt to bring Helena back from the dead. And he also said that he would burn all the records once this experiment was completed to make sure you wouldn't.
Oh, really? In that case, why were the papers safe and sound? Even though Father himself had disappeared into thin air.
I wouldn't know the reason for that.
I have to do this. We still need to be a family. That's why I'm going to make Mother, and we can all be happy again. And that's why I need that stone. Get it? Come on. Get homunculus.
Hugo,
There needs to be a goddamn
I
ending
can
where
work for both of us. So that we won't want
homunculus
for
actually
anything.
shows itself to
We'll
Hugo.
be okay. You'll see. So please, stop this madness. Make Mother. Just listen to what you're suggesting.
Sis, if you won't be quiet, I'll have to hurt you. Don't make me do that.
Hugo!
You know I can't stand blood.
You want to raise the dead?
The stone let Father create homunculus. That means this has to work too. I can do it, I know. So come on, go get
So
him.
I have this manga I need you
The
to read.
homunculus just can't be... He always just appears out of nowhere. It has nothing to do with what I want. Yes, he saved my life.
Are you
but
talking
that's
about Full
about
Metal
it.
Alchemist
Yeah.
still?
It just isn't possible for me to call him up. You've got to understand.
No excuses. If you don't do what I tell you, I'll leave my sister here and go home. That's going to affect this age in a lot of ways.
Except not.
I can't even begin to imagine how much.
Except
That's a
not.
dirty move.
Come on, hurry up. I'll give you 20 minutes.
The fated hour is 4:30.
So where are we going now? The homunculus?
Nope. Now, he gave us the key. The dad didn't burn the papers. So we're gonna go burn them. To death! The papers, I mean.
We still don't know what happened to Dad.
Nope. Although supposedly, well, we'll see.
Yeah, we don't want you to reveal your theory in case you're right.
I'm wondering if we'll get a hint of what happened to him here.
For the dude.
Poke Josh.
Josh,
Poke, poke.
he's here.
I'm hoping this is the one I'm thinking it is,
I
but
guess Hugo isn't here yet.
Hugo, another Hugo. Is it that book? Any of this stuff? The cabinet?
oh, there it is.
Hey, this is Dr. Wagner's research data. This is all about homunculus. Composition, method of creation. That's it. What if Hugo never reads this stuff? Without the homunculus data, Hugo would never attempt to recreate his mother. Come to think of it, if he never learns of Homunculus's existence, he wouldn't want revenge. No revenge, no time machine. I feel bad for Dr. Wagner, but I've got to get rid of this part.
Hugo, wait up.
Hurry.
Hurry up.
Hugo? He's back?
Father!
Father!
Ike, what are you doing here?
Oh, Dr. Wagner said to meet him here.
They told us there was a huge explosion. So we...
I actually just got here too. I didn't see Dr. Wagner.
We were so worried. We thought he may be lying here hurt, or... Anyway, I guess it's a good sign that he isn't here, right?
What are you burning?
Oh, nothing important.
Okay then. So, sis, where could Father...
Well, we'll go take a look around. I'm sorry, but we have to go out for a while. We'll talk soon.
Okay, take care of yourselves.
See you around.
Interesting. Well, I'll go ahead and head out just in case, but I think I just have to go back to the present. I'm surprised it's not blinking at me that I'm gonna die if I don't.
Yeah. Everyone. Is that what you needed to do? Mm-hmm. Now what? Go to the square? Yep. To see no one there?
Exactly. Theoretically.
I didn't burn the copies of the papers. Although I don't know how you copy.
Line by line, letter by letter.
Huh. They're still there.
What the? Hugo's still here? Wasn't it enough just to burn the research data?
I guess not. Crap.
He's nowhere to be found. Where could Father be? Hugo, what is it?
Just wondering. I mean, what could he have been burning?
God, it had been what, like 5 or 10 minutes? Paper would burn pretty easily.
Didn't I tell you to bring homunculus? If you won't do what I say, I'll...
Uh-oh. Has he been there too long?
Hugo!
Maybe the...
Distillation? Something? And with...
So he can't...
What's happening to me?
What the?
He's probably like, eh.
Hugo, what are you doing?
Something... method. It's no good. I can't read this.
Are you done looking at that rubbish?
Hey!
Oh, please. You said yourself it was too burnt to make out. Anyway, we have something more important to do now, right? I think Ike's out there looking for Father, too. Come on. We can't let him do all the work, can we?
Yeah, guess you're right.
So he just stays a kid.
Never seeks revenge, never needs a time machine.
Poof.
Damn it! What went wrong? What did I do to deserve...
Hugo!
Yes, but wouldn't she disappear too?
Hugo!
Yeah, theoretically.
Hugo's all right.
What?
The past's been changed. That's why...
What do you mean? What's going on? Hugo, what happened to Hugo? Answer me!
It's all right. Everything's okay.
What kind of an answer is that? What the... No.
Oh, I get it now. By changing Hugo's past, I've canceled the existence of the time machine itself.
Help.
Is it over? All this?
Let's not go using unpleasant talk like using.
Oh, only three more after this.
I guess not. Epilogue. Not talking about this. Let's not all this unpleasant talk about using. Well, now.
Well, looks like it's over.
Not leaning up against the pillar.
Good job, Ike.
I was trying to change my destiny.
And you did.
Was it all for
Deja vu.
you? You
All
used
over
me
again.
just to make sure you'd be created, that no one would stop you from living.
Oh, really?
And in doing that, I changed other people's lives. Is my own fate worth that much? Is yours? So how am I supposed to feel?
Oh, please. Enough with the gloomy angst, Ike. Are you trying to put me on a guilt trip? I mean, who cares? Yes, you managed to preserve my destiny. If you had been killed, I would never have been born. Immortality has its perks, but you have to exist first.
Damn it. I don't believe this. So I was just being used after all.
Oh, by the way, I need the digipad back.
You can't have it.
Here you are.
Time for me to go. I suppose we won't be seeing each other again, in all likelihood.
Crash. Very dude drunk. I wonder if that bar is still open. Oh God.
Oh, here we go. This is what I was waiting for.
Oh no, because there's homunculus.
Well, how many centuries has it been since I saw the light of day? Are you my so-called master this time around?
What the?
What yourself? You're the one who broke the seal. So, what do you desire most? Immortality? Eternal youth? To be filthy rich? Name it, and it's yours.
What is this? What lunacy?
Kinda looks like a genie.
But of course, your soul is mine when your futile existence ends. Until then, you can do whatever you like. Come on. Name your wish.
For what? For this,
What did you say? I didn't catch that.
Was my research in vain? Was I wrong after all these years devoted
Yeah.
to my task?
Yeah, kinda.
Helena, forgive me!
Oh, hurry up, will you?
The clothes kind of look like a genie.
Give me my youth. I want to start my life over. And if possible, let me stay that age.
Sure thing. Hold on. There.
That young man the other day, I envied him his youth.
So you haven't seen this?
Nope.
No.
Am I? Did it really work?
Yes.
Trust me, okay? You got exactly what you wished for.
Your work here is done. It's back to where you came from, demon.
A pentagram.
It's no great art to get rid of the likes of you, but I was well advised to ready an additional barrier. Return to the stone from whence you came, and I will start my research and my life from the beginning.
You. Damn it, you'll pay for this? No pentagram is completely like my pure mind of memories. Be damned to the endless night.
Where am I? Oh. Beautiful stone.
That's what I thought.
So he just lives forever.
He's not immortal, but he won't. He never ages.
So he'll die, but he'll be young.
Well, he can die, but only if someone
Kills him.
something
Kills him.
kills him.
So he can be killed, but he can't die.
He won't die of old age.
My God, it's like in time.
He's immortal, but not invincible.
Right.
So is that like one possible ending, or is that part of all the endings? Because if it's part of all the endings, she should remember all of. He should. So I don't know.
I think it's part of all the endings.
Giving the stone to himself.
Makes sense.
I don't know, it's weird because you'd think there's like... You'd think he'd remember, being alive for 400 years.
Well, yeah, the whole perpetual amnesia is a little funny. Like,
Yeah, but does it like rejuvenate? Does it get re-amnesia? I don't get the impression that that's how it worked.
Or maybe, I mean, I've heard the theory in other examples of this that the human mind just can't hold it all. So eventually the oldest memories just start to fade.